Hello everybody, welcome back to 7 Days to Die Sorcery. In the last one, I just see a shadow of a bird go across? Maybe not. In the last one, I was logged off just prior to going to play in the mine to make some stuff, and then real life kind of kicked me in the ass, and I haven't been able to play much. So let me show you what I did get. I did, as you can see, get a decent amount of essence. I already burned some in. They do already have the ability to make the mods, however, the lightning essence boons do not work. I'm going to have to find or buy them from the traders, unfortunately. They are not craftable. I did leave multiple actual messages in Devrix being the maker of this mod, in his Discord. So hopefully that he can get that fixed pretty soon. Apparently I did not clean my inventory out after the last one. Okay, so that goes there, that goes there. Make sure half that stays right there. That's all stuff to sell to the trader. This is my normal inventory. Okay, now, someone mentioned Meteor Spell. Yes, I've played with the Meteor Spell in my multiplayer game. I do have 1 point in it. I already put 1 point in it in this one, and did I queue any up? Yes, I did. I already queued up a bunch of them too, as well. So someone mentioned that in the chat for my previous, in the comments of my previous video. My previous video, I continued playing for, I want to say it's about an hour afterwards, but I was just doing boring stuff that you guys wouldn't want to watch. Like, my mine is huge now, because I did a lot of mining, because of course I was collecting essence. As you can tell, essence is, yeah, I have a lot of it. And during that, of course, I got points, and I was spending them. And yes, I did already get Meteor. I did already craft a bunch of them. So, however, after I was playing that one, real life kind of kicked me in the ass, and I didn't get a chance to play it all. And then the few times I did get a chance to play, my mother wanted to play. So instead of playing my solo game and recording it for YouTube and all that, I jumped into her game and was playing with her. So that's why you haven't heard or seen from me in a while. And I do apologize for that, because I didn't have much time to play, and what time I did have to play, I was playing actually in her game. Although it's really nice, now that you can charge spells, not just level 1, but you can charge the 2s and the 3s to get an orb. Ice Spike can be devastating. And in a multiplayer game, if you got multiple people using Ice Spike, I mean, it was just me and her, and we walked through a tier 4 and a tier 5 POI like they were nothing. Because Ice Spike, of course, if you charge it up once, it's putting an ice on it, so it slows the enemy, so even radiated. And every time you put another, because we both have it leveled up in there, ice stacks, let's see here, causing Ice Spike is deadly. Ice Spike is deadlier and more likely to dismember and decapitate foes with 1 more ice stacks. So the nice thing about that is, because there was 2 of us flinging ice, if the first one didn't dismember or decapitate, one of the next few did. So it was almost every zombie. I mean, we would try headshots, and if it didn't die, we'd start, and it was dangerous, like irradiated, we'd switch to targeting a leg, blow the leg off so it crawls and is harmless. And we were, yeah, ice spike with multiple ice mages, phew, that is devastating now, because you can charge it up now. When you couldn't charge it up before, you to do multiple people, because of this needs stacks to increase its likeliness to happen. If you had multiple, you would have to have multiple people, one casting a base ice spell and the other one casting the ice spike, or you would have to cast the ice spell followed by an ice spike. In which case, but the nice thing about the fact that you can charge it now is you can actually have two people just throwing ice spikes, and it is devastating. It is utterly devastating. Okay, today is wow, this video is actually going to probably be semi-boring anyway, because this video is going to have a trader run in it. I apologize. Because I need to pick up some ice boons, I mean not ice boons, lightning boons, because I do not have any. I think I have one actually. No, I have a lock shatter. I don't have lightning essence boon, and the only lightning essence boon you can make is the level 1 one, which of course takes. Which of course I was busy melting 2s in there for something, and I totally spaced on that. Let me just put some 1s like that. Oh great, that one, the first one's going to take forever to go in? No, I don't think so. Here, do it that way. Thankfully in the next patch they fix that bug. Thought I heard something. Not seeing anything. Okay. On that same note, I'm going to need a point in ice spike and start using ice spikes instead at night instead of ice spells. So we're going to need a point in ice spikes, because they're even with only 1 point, it's not going to be that great, but at least with its dismember and decapitate chances. Wow. Let's see here. Wrong one. Helps if I go in the right box. Wow, I do not have crap for ice essences to melt in. That's okay. As you can see, I'm trying something different. I'm using the top instead of the bottom, so my stuff's not as organized as I would normally like it, but that's okay. Okay, we are going to be out of ice 2s when that's done, but oh, we did not put enough time on it. Okay, let's turn that off so we can stop lagging. There we go. As for the lightning spell, I do like the lightning spell cast. I do like the lightning spells, but they seem less effective than the other two, at least the base one. Lightning Nova is fun, but it's kind of a oh shit spell. Oh, something's too close, boom, because it is an AoE around you. Lightning Storm, now that one can be kind of devastating. The base lightning spell though, it has less crowd control ability than ice does, and less damage than fire does. And actually, I think it does less damage than ice does too. So it's less crowd control and less damage than ice. So lightning looks cool, but as it stands now, well, it's still a work in progress. He's probably still going to balance it. Where do I turn this one in? Oh, yeah. Another thing I was going to do a trader run for. I have a quest to turn in. So, but I do thoroughly enjoy, in multiplayer game, I have actually, I need a couple points, because in multiplayer I didn't focus on ice. I focused on lightning and ice, I mean fire. I didn't focus on fire. And lightning and, And everything except for the fire tree in my sorcerer tree is maxed. Everything. So the only thing I have left to master in that one is Fire NATO and fire. I think I already mastered Meteor because I was playing with it because of course new. It's new. You know, you gotta play with the new, right? Just melt some of that in there. Okay, like I just got through saying, we're going to do a trader run, so let's see what we got to sell. I'm going to sell those. Okay, we are in the midst of trying to set up for a trader run, so I think we're just going to try to kill her. Them outright. Okay, why are both of my fire spell casts set to cast fire? That was weird. I know I did not have those both set to fire. Okay. Hopefully I got... Oh. Now I need to pick up essence boons, but at the same time I still need to start getting solar power up. I mean, I got one solar cell and lots of batteries, so I should be okay, but... Okay, I was going to turn up the gamma for you guys, but then I just realized sun comes up in 10 game minutes anyway. We're going to start our trader run at the trader down here. If OBS has a pause recording function, so I can still make it one long video, but I can, like, pause it. I'll have to look into that. That way you guys wouldn't have to deal with all my driving, since I don't have edit software or time to edit. If there was a way for me to just do live edit by pausing the recording, it'd save you guys a lot. Wait, that's awful bright. Do I already have the gamma up for you guys? No, that looked awful dark. No, it's... Okay. Camera's not up, it just must be a bright day. There's no pause recording button on OBS, but that doesn't mean there isn't a function. OBS has a lot of back-end functions that you can shortcut with keys. An example of that is the fact that I use Shift Control Backspace as my start streaming button, and Shift Control Delete as my start recording button. That's another key thing to understand the shortcuts. Always use like multiple alternate keys, like Alt, Shift, or Control. That way you're not you're not interfering with other hotkeys, but at the same time, there's no chance of accidentally doing something. One of the YouTubers I watch actually had an issue with this game because he had a single key record and stop function, and every time he hit that key, it messed with his game. Oh, that's not open yet. So always use multiple. Okay, well, since that's not open yet, we have some rocks over here. We're just going to beat on some rocks. And our inventory is damn full. Now, why did he attack? Oh, he must have been chasing me from when I got from my truck. Because I'm full life. They don't attack if you're full life, but at the same time, they do attack if you're in your vehicle. So he was probably chasing me from the time I was in my vehicle. Wow. Got a lot of good stuff already, a lot of essences already. Where did I... Oh, that extra fire... I know where that extra fire spell came from. When I switched out this to... Oh. We'll do that. Yep, it's full again. Yes, I see him. You know what? I'm gonna have some fun.
Hey, jackass, can I lighten that backpack up for you?
Wow, he did not want to let me talk to him. Okay, he is not going to trade anything from me. Well, that sucks. Fire skin. Let's free up some inventory space first. I brought the 9 mils. I'm not selling those. Okay. So we need a battery bank, which I'm not seeing.
All that damn gawking at goods, and that's all you buy?
That was cute. I did not let go of that first one. Okay, so I lost one of my very few lightning spells, I mean ice spike spells that I have. Did bring a repair kit, good, because my truck's about to need it. Okay, and I think that, yeah, that was... didn't want to use a bunch of the time, then I remembered, oh, so I was going to put all but one inside, and then I remembered, no, when you're repairing other stuff, it'll take multiples at once, but with the truck, it only takes one at a time, so it's okay. Hopefully this lady will buy something from me. Wow, I'm holding the channel button and I'm not channeling. Let's try that again. Hey, look at that, it's working this time, and
Let us visit for a while.
okay, you will buy 2 reinforced clubs,
Sorry, I
or
didn't
3
have
reinforced
what you
clubs
needed.
and 2 hunting
Come back
bags.
soon. We restock often.
Okay, solar banks, solar cells. So no battery bank though. Fire Nova rune. Cha-ching. I have me a battery bank. Now that I have me a battery bank, I can get battery power up and running at my lore base, or my solar power up and running. Now granted, I still need at least, I would like at least one more solar panel. I'm not going to have enough after this trade to buy one though, because yeah, that's the limit of my thing. So I'm at 30,000, takes 32, doesn't it? Yes. So I cannot pick up a solar panel at this time.
Safe travels.
That is okay. I'm definitely on my way to solar powered base. I should be able to pick up a solar, if he has any for sale, I should be able to pick up a solar panel at the next guy, because I'm turning in a quest at him, at his location, so I will get the money for the quest at the same time. Hopefully, I would like a lightning essence booms. Would be great. Unfortunately, you have to buy or find them. They are... oh, that's going to suck. They are currently bugged. You cannot craft essence boon, lightning essence booms 2 through 4. You can craft the level 1 one if you need. Not 2 through 4. Which is disappointing. But that's okay. I got faith in Devrix. It will be fixed. Which I should point out is what's really weird is if you go into most of the into the conjurers to craft boons, any boon, not just essence ones, they all but the basic ones require you to require the recipe to be unlocked. The basic ones don't, but then each other one requires you to have leveled up your rune crafting. If you look in the lightning essence boons, almost all the boons count as basic. They're just unlocked automatically. You don't need. So that's another small bug with this update. But again, I got faith in Devrix. It will be fixed. I mean, as awesome as this mod is, yeah, no reason not to have faith in Devrix. Done a great job on it so far. I need more points in the ice spike though. I'm gonna play with a lot more ice spike now that you can actually put stacks with the spike. I mean, granted, you can only put one at a time with the spike. I mean, if you really wanted to devastate something really fast, you could simply hit it with an ice spell that's been charged to 4, switch the ice spike, and try to finish it off. And because it has 4 stacks on it, it's a good chance that it will be finished off. And that's the way Devrix intended this to be played, this mod. You're supposed to be switching spells and all that. But at the same time, the ability to apply a single stack with a spell that's other than the basic spell is a huge change and, in my opinion, an improvement. Still encouraged to switch, but you're not completely handicapped if you don't now. Which was one of the problems I had before, was if you didn't constantly switch, you were heavily handicapped. Now you're still handicapped. I mean, you still do less than if you would throw the base spell first and then, or vice versa. For some of the spells, like the Fire Nado and the Ice Storm and the Lightning Storm, those ones, because they're long-term, they last a while type spells, those ones you can actually do the reverse of, and they work really well too. So you can like throw an Ice Storm on a Radiated and then start throwing the basic ice spell at everything that's nearby to try to get the Ice Storm to smoke it. And so that's effective too. So you can reverse chain the spells with any of the ones that last a while, like the Ice Storm, Lightning Storm. Wow, the Lightning Storm though, sounds awesome, but it can also bust some eardrums. If you get a couple of those going at the same time, they start getting loud. But they're fun. I am thoroughly impressed with this update and the new spells and everything. Oh wow! And see, this is why, and that brightness right there and everything is why I don't normally have the game set to default. I normally have it lower than default. That actually hurt my eyes. Eesh.
Gratitude.
Okay, you will give me that sells for 216, so that's what we'll take. Okay, you will buy nothing from me. You mother... Huh. You are of no help, jerk. Let's see here. You don't have any mods for sale, except for if you have any over here, so... Apparently I'm not getting a... And... it... Did I just buy something? What did I just buy? What? I didn't. I sold something, so... Oh, I'm 30 dukes short. Okay. That's not going to be enough. There's still 3 of those. There we go. I am flat broke again.
Pleasure doing business with you.
What? Why is there... Oh. Because it's a ruined biome. I'm trying to figure out why there was a feral. I forgot. Ferals are natural in the ruined biome. Wow, okay. Apparently I bumped the wrong button there. Bye, dog. Bye, dog. Well, I guess do I really need the meat? Where'd he go? There he is. Okay, now back to the trader's buy base. And advantage to starting my trader run at a further trader is I'm actually already on my way back to base before the airdrop. Although, if I keep running into shit like that, my truck won't make it back to base. And I don't know if any of you all noticed, but yes, I did get experience for running over that dog. It is one of the things about this mod. It does modify experience gain. You can get experience, as you can just see. It took me 3 hits though. You can get experience for running over zombies and enemies. And if you're going full speed and hit them straight on, some zombies will die on 1 hit. Some won't, some will. Normally the fire ones will, depends on how you hit him though. He seemed to just be knocked over and then drug underneath the truck the first time, so it didn't kill him. It's intermittent, but still, the ability to get experience from zombies by running them over with the truck. That's kind of cool. Although, at the same time, I agree that would be... It's kind of OP, too. I mean, can you imagine Horde Night just driving back and forth through a crowd of zombies? Yeah, I'm not going to bother seeing them. I'll just go back for them. Okay, so while we're waiting for it to come down, we got anything nearby? Yes, we do. We have a bunch of rocks. And a line of trash. Okay. Since my inventory's full, I should probably hit the truck before I try to pick that up. Let's see what we got. A quest, nice. And food, spells, scrap that. Okay. What, oh, really? Oh, yes, I'll take that funny ass challenge. That is a funny one. I gotta drink a beer and then punch some zombies to death. Any zombie though, unlike other quests from Crazy Jake, you don't have to go to a specific spot. I am insistent on trying to destroy my truck, apparently. God, that is so bright. I mean, I know the game defaults to 38, but I'm sorry, 38 is too high. Especially in the snow biome. I love this hill right over here. Not this one, but the next one. It looks like a normal hill, but there's a little off thing on the end here, and sometimes you get some funky jumps out of it, but apparently this time I just came to a complete stop. I've actually rolled the Jeep off that hill before. Which is funny, you can roll the Jeep, but you cannot have... The only way you can actually have your Jeep upside down is if you jump out while it's upside down, and as soon as you get back in, it will pop back upright. What the hell was that? Okay, what? You will actually buy 3 of each from me.
Alrighty
Nice.
then, on your way.
I won't be completely broke. Oh. No, I wouldn't be... I guess I could just kill him with my axe. Well. Fire essence boom. Come on, how about a lightning essence boom? Dang it. Huh. How many, I mean, it costs 400 dukes to do it. It gives some experience. Wonder how much, wonder how many, what reward for it is. I'm gonna go ahead and read it anyway. Buy it and read it and see what it does. Ooh, I got a point to spend.
I guess you're not so bad after all.
Okay, so it'll give me... I saw I only lost 175. So it actually only cost me 175 dukes to get 1200 experience. I'm not upset by that. Oh, I can actually get 2 birds, 1 stone if I want. They're nurses, so I can drink a beer and punch them. That would kill 2 birds to get both those quests at the same time. Okay, finish selling this to him. Oh, did I already finish selling everything to him? Apparently I did.
Only do business
So,
for real,
this
so.
video's actually going along. Trader runs are not exactly short things. So I'm going to go ahead and call this particular video here, so before it gets too crazy long for you guys. and I'm going to go back to base, play with a little inventory Tetris, inventory management, whatever you want to call it. And then I will catch you on the next one, probably at the quest location for the to punch some nurses while drunk. So, catch you on the next episode. Thank you. Have a good one until next time.